So people understood this. What is a cash transaction, children? And where it would be recorded? Cash book में. चलिए. Moving ahead, children. So the question arises कि भाई कैश बुक में ट्रांजैक्शन रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए आपको बेसिकली कौन सा डॉक्यूमेंट चाहिए? Either you need a cash memo or a cash voucher. And generally, children, cash book is of three types. Where you record only cash transactions, you call it as single column cash book. Where you record cash and bank or cash and discount, we call them as double column. And many a times, children, we only record bank and discount, but that is not a part of syllabus. It is also called as double. And where we record cash transactions, banking transactions, discount transactions, it is called as triple column cash book. समझ में आई बात? Yes or no? पक्का? चलिए. So if people are well on journal, तो उनको journal proper भी बनाना आता होगा. Format looks like exactly same, children. पक्का? And we have so-called transactions January 5th, 10th, 21st, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 29th. I would request everybody, this format of journal is not self-sufficient. You need to draw the format of journal, children, and completely वैसे ही बनेगा जैसे हम पहले बनाते थे. Start with these journal entries, quick and fast. चलिए. Children, before we start with this, एक क्रॉस चेक कर लेते हैं. Transaction on January 5th, does it concerns cash or goods? Is it concerning cash or goods? नहीं है. Does January 10th transaction concerns cash or goods? No. January 21st is concerned with cash or goods? No. January 25th, is it concerned with cash or goods? January 26th, children, is it concerned with cash or goods? Yes. So we won't be putting this transaction, children. I repeat, we won't be putting this transaction. For your convenience, मैं इसको थोड़ी सी एडिटिंग कर देता हूं. चलिए. Cash received from Ramlal. अब आप मेरे को श्यामलाल रामलाल whatsoever it is. So is it concern cash, children? कैश है यहाँ पे? कैश है यहाँ पे? तो ये ट्रांजैक्शन कैश बुक में जाएगा, यहाँ पे रिकॉर्ड नहीं होगा. Rent due to landlord, children, does it concerns cash? No. Salary due to the clerk, does it concerns cash? No. So journal proper constitutes which type of transactions? Which do not contain, comprise of cash and goods. ये बहुत बड़ा ब्रह्मास्त्र है, but इस पे एक exception भी है. What is that? I'll let you know. पहले journal बनाइए. चलिए चलो. So let's continue. The first entry will be depreciation account debit to furniture account. इस स्लो स्पीड से करेंगे तो 11 साल लगेंगे 11वीं पास करने में. Next entry would be interest on capital account debit to capital account. कुछ आप छाप की एंट्री करनी है. जब बगल वाला लिख लेगा तो हम लिखेंगे. रामलाल ने ओल्ड फर्नीचर हमने खरीदा सो कॉल्ड मिस्टर एस लाल से. फर्नीचर बीइंग एन एसेट, इट इज कमिंग इन, सो वी हैपन टू डेबिट इट और क्रेडिट इट. डेबिट इट टू एस लाल्स अकाउंट. देन रामलाल ने हमारी मशीन खरीदी, चिल्ड्रन. इट्स रामलाल अकाउंट डेबिट और सिंपली रामलाल डेबिट टू machinery account. Then it is cash received from Shamlal, won't be recorded here. Then it is rent account debit, to outstanding rent account. And children, salary due to clerk, it's salary account debit to outstanding salary account. Heard this well? Understood how to prepare journal proper? Exactly like journal. The only difference is you need to filter out the transactions. Heard well? Any query?
Okay, sir.
So children, I have a वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट नोट फॉर एवरीबडी, आप इसे याद रखेंगे, कभी भी गलती नहीं होगी. It comprise of those transactions, children, which do not constitute accounts like cash, bank, sale, sale return, purchase return, bill receivable, bills payable, and purchases. But sir, goods taken over for personal use entries, drawings to purchase, exception likha hai children, where goods go out for the purpose other than sale. So if goods are bought, yahan nahi aayega. If they are sold, nahi aayega. Returned, nahi aayega. But if they are taken over, distributed as charity, free sample, tab aayega. Got it clear? So this is the Brahmastra that is available to everybody here, children. So कभी भी आपको कंफ्यूजन हो, सुपर ब्रह्मास्त्र दिस ट्रांजैक्शन की जर्नल एंट्री दिमाग में करिए. अगर उस एंट्री में एनी ऑफ दीज अकाउंट्स अपीयर, चिल्ड्रन, सॉरी मैम, यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू एंटर दिस पार्टी, इट इज नॉट मेंट फॉर यू, गो बैक होम. अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? तो इफ आई से व्हाट इज द जर्नल एंट्री फॉर कैश विथड्रॉन फॉर पर्सनल यूज, drawings to cash, that won't appear here. If it is cash sale of goods, what's the journal entry? Cash account debit to sale, it won't appear here. If the transaction is bank charged interest from us, what will be the journal entry? जर्नल का होमवर्क किया होगा तो आंसर दे पाएंगे, नहीं तो दिमाग पे जोर मत डालिए. What will be the entry? साक्षी जी आपको मना है बोलना? वाह 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 वाह, the pigs answered. Entry for bank charged interest, what would be the entry? Answer: interest account debit to bank. Again this entry won't appear here. Why won't appear here? Because इसमें बैंक आ गया है. सर कहां जाएगा ये सब? कैश बुक में जाएगा. Got it? चलिए, proceeding further, children. So, children, continuing in the sequence, we have what is called as cash book, and first and foremost we happen to study a single column cash book. So children, why we call it as single column? Because we have only one column for amount. It exactly looks like the format of ledger, except we have one extra column titled as voucher number, though this column remains blank as always, children. और अगर आपने कैश अकाउंट पढ़ा हुआ है चिल्ड्रन, तो सिंगल कॉलम कैश बुक बनाना इज नॉट अ टफ टास्क फॉर यू. इट इज एग्जैक्टली प्रिपेयर्ड लाइक अ कैश अकाउंट. So it has one amount column on each side. All cash receipts appear on the debit and all cash payments, children, appear on the credit. Understood this? Pakka? Chaliye. Let's have a question, children. Question number 2 must be visible to everybody, isn't it? Prepare a single column cash book from the following particulars of Mr. Chandran, and below that you have the format also. तो मैं तो इसके बगल में लिखूंगा, आप नीचे फॉर्मेट में लिखिएगा. ट्रांजैक्शंस आर वेल विजिबल टू ऑल. आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक कैश बुक यहाँ पे बना रहे हैं. यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयरिंग एनीथिंग एल्स. रेडी एवरीबडी? चलिए. सो हम करेंगे क्या, हम जर्नल एंट्री ट्रांजैक्शन देखकर दिमाग में पास कर लेंगे, एंड देयर आफ्टर चिल्ड्रन, देयर आफ्टर वील पुट इट इनटू द सो कॉल्ड फॉर्मेट ऑफ कैश बुक. या चलिए मैं भी ये वाला फॉर्मेट ही यूज कर लेता हूँ, नो प्रॉब्लम. व्हाट्स द फर्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शन चिल्ड्रन दैट वी सी? Started business with cash. Very good. What will be its journal entry? Cash account debit to capital.
Capital account.
Cash account, what posting we can do? Cash account में क्या posting करेंगे? To capital. Again only those intelligent people would be able to answer जिन्होंने TSG से पूरे 12 क्वेश्चंस लेजर के किए हैं. बाकी का रेस्ट मोड एक्टिवेटेड फ्रॉम टुडे. Had there been a capital account, what we could have done? By cash. But we are not preparing it because the requirement of the question is only to prepare cash book. So we are completing single aspect only. हम dual aspect complete. Don't say sir ये तो गड़बड़ हो गया. It is not गड़बड़. You people are students. Real life में businessman उसे भी record करेगा. Okay, don't worry. Bought goods for cash. What's the journal entry, children? Journal entry, children. The donkeys are answering the posting. I want the journal entry because these idiots keep on ledger. Journal entry is purchase account debit to cash. Had it been a purchase account, what posting we could have done? But
To cash.
purchase account बना ही नहीं रहे हैं. In cash account, what we'll write, children?
By
By
purchase.
purchase. कुछ ने तोते की तरह रट लिया है. तोता कॉन्सेप्ट भी एक था, मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं था, लोग अपने आप पढ़ के आए हैं कि पेमेंट हो रहा है तो क्रेडिट में लिख दो, रिसिप्ट हो रहा है तो डेबिट में लिख दो. कैश बुक का आंसर तो आ जाएगा, जिंदगी निपट जाएगी. Purchase goods on credit from Guru. What could be the journal entry, children? Debit to Guru.
Purchase to Guru.
Do we see cash here, children? So
No,
it
sir.
can't come here. Sir, will it go in journal proper? No, 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 no. Credit purchase of goods. Purchase book just now I've told. खैर आप परेशान मत होइए, आप बस फोकस रहिए कैश पे. Sold goods to Somu on credit. What's the journal entry, children? Somu's account
Somo
debit
to
to sales. Does it comprise of cash? We won't put it.
No.
Paid Guru. Guru का पेड़ लगा दिया.
Paid
Guru's
Guru.
account debit to cash. Had
Cash.
it been the ledger of Mr. Guru, what posting we would have done, children? To cash. Very good. But यहाँ पे तो हम गुरु का लेजर बना ही नहीं रहे हैं. In cash, what we'll write, children? By
By Guru.
Guru's account. So is it a very great rocket science?
No,
Even
sir.
if you simply write by Guru, children, it would suffice.
Okay, sir.
Cash received from Somu. But some people would say, nahi sir, humko account likhna hai. Then you need to mention apostrophe S, children. Then, children, transaction is cash received from Somu. What would be the journal entry? Cash
Cash to Somo.
account debit to Somu. What would be the posting done in Somu's account?
By cash.
तो हम बना ही नहीं रहे हैं. In cash account, children, to
To Somo.
Somu's account.
Follow.
To Somu's account. Or simply you can write to Somu. समोसा मत लिख दीजिएगा. What's the value, children? 8,000. Paid trade expenses. Journal entry, children. Had it been trade expense account ledger, what we could have written? To cash. We are not preparing that. In trade expenses, what we'll write? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ ट्रेड एक्सपेंसेस अकाउंट व्हाट विल राइट. हाँ वो तो बना ही नहीं रहे हैं, लोग सोच के बैठे हैं यही बोलना है, बट मैं क्वेश्चन ही चेंज कर दे रहा हूँ. इसको कहते हैं पुअर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स दैट स्टूडेंट्स पोजेस. डू नॉट हैव परसेप्शंस. ये एक बैरियर है कम्युनिकेशन का. कैश अकाउंट में क्या लिखेंगे? बाय ट्रेड expenses account. So cash book single column is exactly like cash account. Those businessmen who happen to prepare cash book, children, they do not prepare cash account. What's the amount, children? 10,000. Understood this? Let's continue with the remaining two. Received check from Krishna. What would be the journal entry, children?
Bank account to Krishna.
Bank account debit to Krishna.
Krishna.
Had it been bank account, what posting we could have done, children?
To Krishna.
Krishna. We are not preparing bank account. Krishna's account, what we'll like? What we'll like?
By bank.
Bank.
By bank.
तो सर ये ट्रांजैक्शन कहाँ जाएगा? एज ऑफ नाउ यहां नहीं आएगा, जाएगा जर्नल प्रॉपर में, क्योंकि कैश बुक में आने की परमिशन एलिजिबिलिटी नहीं है. कमीशन रिसीव्ड जर्नल एंट्री, चिल्ड्रन. In commission account, what posting we could have done? But in
By
cash
cash.
account,
To
to
commission.
commission. Very good. Commission would suffice, no problem. Quickly complete this one, children, quickly. Chaliye. Debit side, children, total sounds to be 93,000, I suppose.
Yes, it is.
Credit is 25 plus 6 is 31 plus 10, 41. 93. What's the difference? Very good. Credit side, we'll write by, children. After that, what? Balance C oblique D. and on the debit side below the total, to balance brought down. The date would be 1st January 21, children. Heard this well? Be quick, be quick.
Yes, sir.
So children, the first transaction here was started business with cash. So we wrote 2 capital. Now next month, I repeat, next month, will we be putting again 2 capital at the very beginning? No, no, no. Next month, we'll start with the content titled as what, children? Which is known as opening balance. So children, question will now provide the text as the first item in every question titled as cash in hand or simply cash within brackets debit. So now we'll be starting the question like it is written here, children, balance of cash in hand. Nazar aa raha hai? So at most at the top, we'll be writing what? To balance brought down. And thereafter, जैसे क्वेश्चन करते थे एग्जैक्टली वैसे ही करेंगे. समझ में आ गया? What was the balance of cash in hand? 4,000. So I expect everybody to put it, children. To balance brought down 4,000. Thereafter जैसे करते थे एग्जैक्टली आप वैसे ही करेंगे. नो चेंज एट ऑल. सबको बात समझ में आ गई? पक्का? कंफर्म?
Yes, sir.
चलिए, अब मैं आपको एक शॉर्टकट तरीका बताता हूं जो काम करता है बहुत. Many a times हो सकता है आप जर्नल एंट्री इतनी जल्दी ना बना पाए. So shortcut way out is, children, all these items on the debit side represents what is called as receipts, and all these items on the credit side except the balance, children, I repeat, except the balance, represents what is called as payment. So if a transaction comes and you are unable to identify its journal entry, reason could be click नहीं कर रहा और reason could be सर हमने पढ़े तो हमको क्या समझ में आएगा. So for such type of students, horses भी हैं इसमें, donkeys भी होते हैं. So आपको simple एक logic apply करना है. If it is a receipt, put the transaction on the debit side. If it is a payment, put the transaction on the credit side. तो कभी कभी ऐसे ट्रांजैक्शन डिफिकल्ट मिल जाते हैं जो तुरंत क्लिक नहीं होते हैं. In spite of best of your efforts, so called आप ये काम तब कर सकते हैं. Heard well? Heard well, children? पक्का?
Yes.
चलिए, let's proceed to the next question, children. We have written balance of cash in hand. Put the date in the date column. And what's the next transaction, children? Children, what's the next transaction? Purchase goods from F.A.C.E in cash. Journal entry तो लोगों को पता है. It is what? Forget the journal entry. It's a payment of cash or it's a receipt of cash? Payment. So children, we'll be putting on the credit side. And what we'll be putting? By purchases. What was the date, children? First थी debit में. And here what's the date? Month? November. And year? 20. So that's an easy trick. Quickly put it quickly. Year 2000 है. चलिए 2000 लिख देते हैं. Then children, it is received rupees 560 from D day. What's the journal entry? Forget it कि आपको एंट्री नहीं मान लीजिए करनी है या आपको बहुत स्पीडली करना है. It's a receipt or a payment? Receipt. So we'll put it where? Debit side to D day. Value, children? Value, children, value. 560. What's the date? 6th November. Children, will people be able to do this? Chaliye, quickly complete it. Quickly, very fast. Chaliye. What's the value, children, for sales? 950. Moving ahead, moving ahead. So received 130 from A.S.I.N.G for interest. Journal entry, children. Cash account debit to interest. Certain idiots are saying A.S.I.N.G. Why they are saying so? Because they're idiots. Conservatism principle तो याद रहता है उनको, but mortality भूल गए. A.S.I.N.G से किस लिए पैसा मिल रहा है? इंटरेस्ट के लिए they have improper calcium imbalance in their body, so we'll write to interest account. How much? 130. इसीलिए बोला जा रहा था भाई ध्यान से सो कॉल्ड जर्नल पढ़िए. Got it, children? Quickly completed quickly.